Welcome to the dating game with your host, Susie Beckshedder.
Hello, viewers. Tonight we have a very special dating game for you. Our bachelor is Pythagoras, and we have 3 female mathematicians here competing for a date with him. Are you guys ready to meet our fella?
Yeah!
Let's bring him out. Good to see you, Susie. You too, Pythagoras. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Well, I'm from the island of Krotos, but I recently moved to Italy. I'm very interested in philosophy, astronomy, geometry, and whole numbers in general. I usually hang out with my friends who call themselves the Pythagoreans, and lately I've been working a lot with triangles. Well, we're glad to have you. Let's get this party started. Come on out, bachelorettes.
Okay, ladies, let's start pretty basic. Where are each of you from?
I'm from Milan, 18th century.
I'm from 19th century Russia.
And I'm from Alexandria, the 5th century.
Okay, good. Bachelorette number 1, tell me your idea of the perfect man.
Well, this may seem kind of silly, but I really admire my father and kind of want a man like him. He has had a big part in raising me and my 20 siblings and has given us educations to help us succeed in the future. He's very intelligent, thrifty, religious, and loving. So I guess that's what I look for in a man.
Number 2?
Well, I would like to find a guy who thinks of me as an equal. The kind to have an intelligent conversation with me. You see, I kind of had to marry this lame guy a while ago just so I could get a higher education. And sure, I'll admit it, I wasn't the nicest to him. But that's what a forced marriage does to a person. And well, he sort of committed suicide a few years ago, which I feel absolutely horrible about. So now I guess I'm looking for a relationship based on love and not just advancement. I hope that doesn't scare you too much.
No, that's understandable. Bachelorette number 3, if you were a car, what type would you be?
Tar? I don't think I know what you mean.
1 or 2?
It's me.
Like a stage car or a stagecoach.
Oh, don't worry, girls. I'm just kidding with you. Number 3, I'm primarily a mathematician and philosopher. If you have some sort of job or career, could you say what it is and how you like it?
Well, lately I've been teaching philosophy and math in Alexandria. I focus on Neoplatism, which is, in short, a belief that there is an ultimate reality beyond the reach of thoughts and language. It's kind of confusing, I suppose, but very intriguing. I'm pretty good at attracting students to listen to my ideas, and it's pretty cool because my students tend to be Christians and pagans, all listening to me and learning together.
Oh, wow. Doesn't that cause any problems? Such an advanced woman publicly expressing her ideas to 2 opposing groups of men?
Nah, not yet anyways. Hopefully everyone will stay civil.
Yeah, good luck with that. Bachelorette number 1, what would you consider your greatest accomplishment in life?
Well, I've written Propositions Philosophicae, which is a collection of essays on natural science and philosophy. Also, I've written Analytical Institutions about differential and integral calculus. Lately, I've been working on an equation for a sine curve. I call it Versiera, and the equation for it is y equals a cubed divided by x squared plus a squared. But really what I care more about than anything is helping the poor and the homeless.
Well, that's very kind of you. What were you calling that sine curve again? A Versiera? Isn't that Latin for the wife of the devil?
Oh, no, 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 no. It's versiera, from the Latin to turn, and it's a versed sine curve.
Oh, I thought you were creating some sort of devilish witch curve equation. My apologies. Well, bachelorette number 2, same question.
Well, I wrote 3 papers about partial differential equations, Alberian integrals, and Saturn's ring, which allowed me to be granted a doctorate from Göttingen University in Germany. I am also a professor in Stockholm and currently the editor of a journal at the Actia Mathematica. I was also elected to the Imperial Academy of Sciences and for my research in the study of a rigid body. They had to change their policy to allow the election of a woman into the society due to my appointment. Those are all pretty special to me.
Number 3?
Well, like I said before, teaching is a big part of my life, and I think knowledge I have given my students has been an important part of my career. I haven't really written much, but I wrote a commentary on the Chronics of Paulinus of Perga, which divided cones into sections by planes, and that paper helped my students understand geometry a little bit better. So really, I'm most concerned with giving my students the best education.
Awesome. Bachelorette number 2, if we were to have children, how would you teach them math, assuming it was as important in their lives as it is in yours?
Well, in my childhood, my room was wallpapered with lecture notes on differential and integral analysis. That was very effective. So I guess our kids could have the same type of wallpaper.
Interesting technique. I've never heard of that before. Bachelorette number 1, if you were an animal, what would you be and why?
I'd probably have to say a mouse, because I'm pretty shy but busy and hardworking. But just because I'm shy doesn't mean that I'm boring.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind, number 1. Number 2, I like going to dance clubs. If we were going on a date, show the audience the types of moves you'd have on the dance floor.
Okay.
Oh no! Unfortunately, we're running out of time, so we won't be able to see Bachelorette number 2 get jiggy with it. We're going to take a short commercial break and let Pythagoras think about all that he's heard today, and when we come back, he will give us his taping. Mom, I got an F on my math test again.
Well, I think you need totally math to help your math skills improve. Here, eat up. It'll improve your math skills just like that.
Okay. 2 times 3, that's 6. Guess what, Mom?
An A+ on your math test. Totally math really works. Totally math is part of a complete and balanced breakfast.
Welcome back to the dating game. We're about to see what our Bachelor Pythagoras' final decision is. Well, you know, Susie, it was a really rough decision. All the girls are really great.
On behalf of the Christians of Alexandria, we've decided that your scholarship, learning, and depths of scientific knowledge is unacceptable, and therefore you must die.
No!
Oh, well then, I guess that narrows your choices down to 2. Oh man, well, I guess, like I said before, this was a really hard decision. But I think because number 2 enjoys math and science and was willing to dance for the whole crowd, I pick her. Okay, Pythagoras, meet Bachelorette number 2, Miss Sofia Kovalevskaya. Looks like we've got another great connection here on the dating game. See you next time.